In the media industry, many actors and professionals within it usually leave that profession to pursue other careers and other things that they're more passionate about. Two key figures within the industry that have done this are Arnold Schwarzenegger and Ronald Reagan. Ronald Reagan and Arnold Schwarzenegger both moved from their acting careers into a career in politics, so that way they could change the world in a way that they felt was more passionate to them. And I got Arnold's pictures from topnews.in and Ronald Reagan's from hollywoodfilmoffice.org and scambiorepublicans.com. Before I continue, let me tell you some of the sources that I use today. I use lbkstjude.com, stjude.tv, hollywoodfilms.org, contentanswers.com, charitywire.com, stjude.org, nataliesfoundation.org, mediaentertainmentsky.com, TennesseeEncyclopedia.net, quotationsabout.com, and squeedoo.com, and I interviewed my sister, Maldonado. Today I'm going to talk to you a little bit about St. Jude Children's Research Hospital. More specifically, their history, services, and the impact they have had on the world today. Danny Thomas, like Ronald Reagan and Arnold Schwarzenegger, was once an actor as well. But he transformed his career into more of one as a philanthropist. And he is the creator of St. Jude Children's Research Hospital. But before he was a successful actor, he was a struggling actor, as are most actors. He had $7 in his pocket, and he was by a statue of St. Jude Thaddeus. And it was during the Big Depression, $7 in his pocket, saw his career going absolutely nowhere. And he knelt at the statue and said, "Help me find my place in life, and I will build you a shrine where the poor and the helpless and the hopeless may come to your for comfort and aid." And it was through this vision that he created St. Jude Children's Research Hospital. And 2 days after he knelt down to the statue and said this, he had his big break, and he became the successful actor that he was for so many years. On quotationsabout.com, I saw this quote by Ayn Rand that says, "Throughout the centuries, there were men who took first steps down new roads, armed with nothing but their own vision." And this is so evident in Danny Thomas's life, as he took his vision to build something where the helpless and the homeless could come and find comfort and aid. And in 1962, he made his dream a reality and made St. Jude Children's Research Hospital. And I found this picture on lbkstjude.com. St. Jude is an international resource for the study and treatment of pediatric illnesses, including cancer and AIDS. And I found this on TennesseeEncyclopedia.net. Some facts and services about St. Jude. First, the facts. It's located in Memphis, Tennessee. It has 60 inpatient beds and treats about 230 patients each day, and has 4,900 active patients right now. Some services that they include are that they are a non-sectarian hospital. They treat children without regard to race, religion, creed, or ability to pay. If you have insurance, they only ask you to pay what insurance will cover. And if you don't have insurance, they don't ask you to pay a thing. And they also pay for the lodging, food, and travel for the patients and their families as they go through this hard times in their lives. And I found all this information on squeedoo.com. My sister last year got asked to go to the St. Jude Convention in Tennessee, and this is her in the outline in pink. And she shared with me a couple of things that she learned throughout going through to the convention. She said that all the halls in the hospital were painted with pretty pictures that the children had made to make it more of a lively place and not so gloomy. And they also have an on-call chef 24 hours a day, 7 days a week, so that the kids can call him and request something that they want to make him to make for them. And they also have a teen room there for the kids to go play arcade games and watch movies and just let loose. And it's a way for the hospital to cater to them while they go through this hard time in their life and strive to survive this illness. St. Jude helps make this world a better one than yesterday. They are striving to help the kids feel secure and safe within the hospital, as well as have a good time. And they're also helping better the world outside of the United States. For instance, St. Jude has the St. Jude International Outreach Program, which I found on charitywire.com. And our rate for curing all lymphoblastic leukemia is a 94% cure rate, whereas in a place outside our country, in Recife, Belize, the cure rate is a mere 32%. And St. Jude saw this and decided to reach out to this town and help them develop a program that would work with their needs and with their resources as well. And after developing the program, they were able to increase their cure rate to 63%, bringing it a lot closer to the United States, 94%. By seeing the impact of St. Jude, it has brought a lot of people around to try to help make it the place it is. It takes about $1.3 million to run St. Jude each day, and I found that information on squeedo.com as well. And these are some supporters of St. Jude's that help make this possible. Jennifer Anderson, which I found on mediaentertainmentsky.com, Chili's, which I found on nataliesfoundation.org, and St. Tri Delta Sorority, which I found on stjude.org. And me being a member of Tri Delta Sorority, it gives me a chance to become involved in St. Jude on a day-to-day basis. And last year I got to go participate in the St. Jude Radioathon, where I answered telephone calls from people who wanted to support St. Jude and give donations. And it was just so amazing seeing people really wanting to help out this organization, and despite the economic downturn that we are experiencing right now. And to see the faces on the St. Jude representatives as they met their goal for that year and bypassed it with the number of telephone calls that we were getting. I hope you feel a little more educated on the topic of St. Jude today, as I've had a limited amount of time to talk to you about it. But before I close, let me share with you again the topics that I talked about. I discussed their history, their services, and their impact and on our world today. And our world is one that is interdependent on everyone else around us. We can't begin to come to what we have come today through just ourselves. We have to depend on everyone else around us to be where the world is. And with leaders like Ronald Reagan, Arnold Schwarzenegger, and Danny Thomas, they are bringing our world that much closer to the world that